And there you go. First season, as easy as it could have been. It's gone as well as it possibly could. 26 out of 30 for wins, 2 draws, 2 defeats, 93 goals scored, only 27 conceded, 66 goal difference, 80 points. We did it in a very special way. We did it with what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games to spare as well. Ended up winning the title by 23 points. Now, we kind of expected that, right? First season, we managed to get a really good host of players in. If we look at the players in particular through the season, Ruben Castro still got a year left on his deal. Hopefully he stays on. He is now 43, 7.5 on average rating, 38 goals for the season in only 31 games. Neguete, who came in pretty late, well, not late, he came in sort of like towards, September time, I think. 31 goal contributions from him. 22 goal contributions from Milan, with really good average ratings in there from a whole host of players. Now, with that, into June, we automatically were given professional status. So we are now a professional club, and what happened was all the contracts that were part-time were made full-time. That does now mean that I don't think we can offer part-time contracts. The non-contract ones, I believe, can still stay, and it looks at the moment they could still stay. But we've got a little bit of work to do. There's obviously an issue in with the goalkeepers. Dupree hasn't played and probably not good enough. And Gamini does want a new contract, but he wants around £725 a week when he's already 41. I'm not too sure on that. Now, we have at the moment got a really nice budget, but I would like to use a lot of that in terms of getting the scouting up so we can scout pretty much anywhere in Europe, and also then using it into the wages and rely on these. I'm really wanting to build a team of sort of like these unwanted kind of former players, maybe a little bit older, not worrying about wonder kids so much, really just getting what's available up until we get into Liga. We're kind of covered at right back with Sanya, who's probably going to sign a new deal. Moustache, left fullback's really good. Dejmima will go. I'm going to try and get rid of Bruno. I'm going to try and get rid of Helton de Rios because they're 37, 35 and 36. Nagoni is non-contract. He will go. Zhengji, I'm hoping to keep, even though he's 44, but I'm going to maybe offer him a deal. Aziz will definitely stay, been our star man in central midfield. Viti will stay as well, along with Yatabare, who is still 36. He's 36. He's got a year left on his deal. He'll probably be more of a backup next year, but a decent backup, hopefully, at that level. Stewie Armstrong, definitely good enough for the next level. He's made a really good start. 8 games, 5 man of the matches, 2 assists and 3 goals. Average rating of 7.66. Zidane, we're waiting for Teo, aren't we? We want Teo Zidane, not Enzo Zidane. So we will try and offload him. He is on a contract that's a little bit high. Alain Ozirun will probably just be maybe even a backup next season. Physicals will be on the down a little bit. He's had a decent year. He's got a year left on his deal, so I'm happy for him to be a backup next year. But I'm really keen on can we get 2 consecutive promotions. Romero, once again, will only be a backup next year. We've got Neguete, remember, out on that right-hand side. Hopefully we can keep hold of him. No, he's got no minimum release or out like that, so that's fine. Ruben Castro that we spoke about, and Lise Muse will be getting released as well at the end of the season. Non-contract, not good enough, was just there to do a job when we lost Nathan Bizet. Interestingly, we have had our first youth intake, and it is a little bit meh, to be honest. I signed pretty much everybody. I'll show you a little screenshot now of sort of like the ratings that we had. The club now sees our best player as... The club now sees Gerard Laurent as our hot prospect. Standout attributes are in passing, tackling, work rate, determination, bravery 16 with aggression 17. Needs to get that strength up, but he might be okay, but already only rated 4-star. You know, if we want him back-to-back promotions into League Dirt, he's probably not going to be at that level, really. So a little bit disappointing that we've not got an absolute superstar in. I think if we hadn't got promoted this year, players like that would have been probably good enough to go up, but we're going to just let them play in the under-19s, have a really good season in there as a group for 2 years while we just kind of beg, borrow and steal across Europe for these unloved, unwanted maybe superstars. Right, we're going to fast forward to the start of the new season. We're going to play a few games and then we'll see what business we have done so far. And as you can see, so far in the Championnat National, the 3rd tier, we are second. We are second in the division. The next 2 games are away at Villefranche, Beaujolais and Dijon. That will be the next episode, which will be probably on Wednesday night. So look out for that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, etc., because that will be a bumper episode. We are well clear of everybody else, as you can see. So it'd be nice if we can, 4 points. Do we play Dijon at home? Yeah, Dijon at home. So maybe we can get a good win against Villefranche. Our only defeat has come against Bordeaux, who are mid-table, but they had 3 shots, 1 on target. Big shot, to be fair, with an XG of 0.78, 38% of the ball, compared to our 26 shots, 7 on target, and 2.96. So we've made a really, really good start. And you want to meet the players, don't you? So first of all, Ruben Castro, on the day that we became professionals, Ruben Castro decided he wasn't going to stay with us another year, which was really disappointing because I have actually found it really hard to find another striker to be in as a poacher. So quite sad that we had him for a year, but we will always remember that year. So it meant we needed a lot of work to be done. And with Nagoni, Mousse, Castro leaving on free transfers, we also said bye to Helton de Rios and Kameni as well. He just wanted a little bit too much, and just thought Helton de Rios is actually retired as well, but we're pretty confident in being able to replace him. We also said bye to Selim Benjima. He's gone out on a deal. Andorra, we got what? Yeah, nothing for him, but we did get a little bit of money to our rivals, actually. Gonzalo Romero was desperate to go, said he was going to actually leave on a free transfer at the end of the season, so we've got a little bit of money in. He's had a tremendous start, 5 in 5, of course he has, 3 assists, but he isn't good as Neguete, so we'll leave it at that. We got a little bit of money for a guy that was probably just going to leave on a free anyway. And then the other one, Enzo Nidan, has gone to Nimes, who are the league above us, bizarrely. It must be just literally because his second name is Zidane. So what have we done? Well, we've signed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 players. Okay, we'll do it in date order. So first one in was Travis Akuma, Chelsea loanee. Not great physicals, not great technicals, decent mentals, tremendous physicals at 6'4". He is our new centre half on loan, and I do think if we can get out of the division this year, as you can see, he's only on $2,000 a week. His contract expires at the end of the season. I think we can get him in as a permanent deal. Our new starting right back is Emmanuel Atipo, $2,400 a week, 25 years old. We've got him. He was on a free transfer, been in and around Spain. The Ghanaian never played for Ghana, but just a night, nice physicals. Made a really good start for as well. 2 goals, 2 assists. Decent at this level, and I think once again, if we get promoted this year, he will then become backup, and we'll try and then sign someone better. The next one through the door is probably our new holding midfielder in Bissama, Sanko, 33 years old, still a little bit of an older player, and was down in National 3, which I think was a league below my team last year. But anyway, I think he was down in the 5th tier, but he's a pretty decent player. We've got him on a year, 1,800. By the looks of it, he's going to be more than good enough for this league. Michel Pinter is a centre-half, left centre-half, 31 years old, so a little bit younger than we had last year. Decent physicals. I'd looked at if someone can head it, mark, tackle and run, a little bit of strength, so I'm more than happy with him. Marvin De Lima is a loan signing that we've got to start out on this left-hand side. Interestingly, came through the Bordeaux Youth Academy. We've got him back from Monaco for the season. Really good winger. He's made a really good start. Not scored yet, but 8 assists. Jean Gadot is just going to be a backup centre-half, released by PSG. I just thought 500 quid a week, little bit of a backup, bench filler, now that we can't do sort of like these non-contracts. Mamadou Koulibaly is a young central midfielder, been released by Monaco. Thought it was good to get some of these young French boys in to help with not some of our youth team, obviously, but just to have some nice French players in there. Really needed no more than a sub, but has come off the bench 3 times, and scored in 2 of the games. I then went hunting for goalkeepers. I found it really tough, and I've brought in George Sykes-Kenworthy because I recognised his name. Plays at York City, was a goalkeeper for Brad Park Avenue, really good goal. He's had a bit of a nightmare at York, but to be fair, as a backup in the 3rd level, not bad. Only a year on his deal as well, so we'll just release him. It was just to have someone in ready for the start of the season. Our new striker is Famara Didou. I recognised the name, and then it was Bristol City that made a big feed when they went out and spending money a few years ago. Can't believe that they had him and I ended up losing him on a free transfer. Obviously didn't sign a new deal, but for us, he's 32, going to be 33 at Christmas, but decent physicals. He's made a really good start, 10 goals in 7 games on 3,200 a week. Came in quite late this one, after we'd kind of signed 2 centre-halves, but I thought I just can't say no to it. Will Fish, released from Manchester United, $3,500 a week on a, 3-year deal. So we've put a lot of money into this one, but definitely someone who's going to be good enough for this division, obviously, Ligue 2, and then maybe even Liga as maybe a squad player for their first few seasons. Our new goalkeeper, we went big later on. What day did I sign him? Right towards the end of July. Joel, Virginia, Everton, currently at Everton in the game. But look at him for the age, 25 years old as well. So still plenty of time. Obviously, decent physicals. The only thing he's not great at, read there, is the centricity, which we're not bothered about. Punching tendency, not much. Throwing, he's absolutely fantastic for this level. And then 2 wonderful signings later on. We've signed Bebe, the Manchester United legend, Bebe. We've had an injury to Neguete, a really bad injury. There you go. He's been out so far. He's done what's he actually done? Damaged Achilles tendon. He's already been out for 4 weeks and he's going to be out for another 2 to 4 months. So a really bad one. So we had to go into the market. I looked at free transfers, and we've carried on the tradition of bringing in an absolute worldie in terms of form and reputation. Only £1.6 a week, 1,600 a week. He's had 5 games, 4 assists, 5 goals, average rating of 7.82. He absolutely loves being at Bordeaux. And the last one, I got a little bit of a stick from the fans. They didn't understand it, but I went and spent money. Our only fee, Deepo Akinyemi, which if you're not a York City fan or what team was it? And a United fan, cue the song. Saturday night and they are playing hard. Akinyemi, he scores all the goals, he'll take United to the top. Akinyemi, it's Saturday night and I like the way you move. Akinyemi. There's no way that you can lose. Rebecca, can you me? Is a superstar. Can you me? You probably don't know who he is, but he had a tremendous season at York, and he was just available. I thought 140 grand. Like, we have money, not in the wages, but we did in the transfer budget. So I thought I want to bring him in because he can actually do both sides. He can play off the right, off the left, and yeah, I want this save to be signings with the heart and having fun. You know, I would never have signed players like this in other main saves like the Malaga save and the Go Ahead Eagles save, but I felt like I had to have Deepo Akinyemi in. He's going to be a backup. We've obviously got Dedu, Aziz, Yatabare, Lima. We're looking so strong, guys, so strong. So Wednesday's episode, look out for it. No, sorry, it'll be Thursday. It will be Thursday. Thursday's episode. Villa French Boost, who are 3rd, and Dijon in 2nd. We'll really see how good we are. Fingers crossed. 4 points would be good. Really cement this automatic promotion race. All right, that is everything from Season 1, the start of Season 2 of Bordeaux. Thank you very much for watching. Smash a like on today's video. If you want the tactic as well, check out the Patreon. Supports the channel if you're enjoying the content. Always appreciate if you check out the Patreon. That really does help me as a creator having this as a part-time job. So I appreciate it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you later.